Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be sharing with you guys 5 important things that you should start saying no to in your life. Okay, firstly, let me just say that saying no is not always easy, but it's very important for maintaining boundaries and prioritizing our well-being. Okay, so let's give ourselves the power to make choices that align with our goals and values. First on my list is toxic relationships. Toxic relationships can manifest in various forms. They can share one common characteristics, and they are detrimental to our well-being and overall happiness. These relationships can occur in any area of our lives, including romantic partnerships, friendships, family, or even professional connection. One of the hallmark of toxic relationships is emotional manipulation. This can involve guilt tripping, gaslighting, or even using emotional blackmail to control the other person's thoughts, feelings, and behavior. If you find yourself constantly questioning your own reality and feeling trapped in a circle of self-doubt, then you are emotionally manipulated and you need to say no. Okay, the other examples are disrespect, constant drama, conflict, isolation, physical or verbal abuse. Okay, next on my list is overcommitting. Overcommitting is a tendency to take on more responsibility, more tasks, or more obligations than you can realistically handle. While some may look at it as a desire to be helpful or to be productive or help others, overcommitment can lead to stress, it can lead to burnout, it can lead to decline in our overall well-being. Okay, people who overcommit often struggle to say no when asked to take on additional tasks or responsibilities. It may be due to fear of disappointing others, desire to be seen as competent or reliable, or just a sense of obligation. Okay, so they intend to agree to things without considering their existing commitment or capacity. Overcommitment can also be from lack of clear boundaries. People who struggle with boundaries may find it difficult to distinguish between their own needs and the demands of others. Okay, so they feel compelled to constantly say yes to requests, even at the expense of their own well-being. Chronic overcommitment can take a toll on your mental health. It can strain relationship with friends and family members, even colleagues, and this will lead to increased stress, increased anxiety, feeling of inadequacy, which will leave little time or little energy for meaningful connection, social activities, or quality time with loved ones. Okay, this can lead to feelings of isolation, resentment, burnout, mental exhaustion. To address overcommitment, it's important to practice self-awareness, self-care, and this can involve setting boundaries, learning to say no when it's necessary, and seeking support from others like family and friends. Okay, the third one on my list is negative self-talk. Negative self-talk involves habit of constantly engaging in thoughts that diminish one's self-worth, one's ability, or one's potential. Okay, negative self-talk often occurs automatically and unconsciously, and it become a habitual pattern of thinking. These thoughts may arise in response to specific situation, specific challenges, or perceived shortcoming, and can quickly spiral into a circle of self-criticism and self-doubt. Negative self-talk is often caused by perfectionism and unrealistic standards. People who engage in negative self-talk may set excessively high expectations of themselves and become overly critical when they fall short of these expectations. Okay, this can create a constant sense of dissatisfaction and inadequacy. Persistent negative self-talk can have a profound impact on mental health, contributing to feeling of anxiety, depression, and low mood. And to tackle this, it's important to cultivate self-awareness and challenge any negative thoughts and beliefs. This can also involve practicing mindfulness, refraining from using negative statements into more balanced and realistic ones, and replacing self-criticism with self-compassion. And you can also seek support from a therapist or a counselor. This can also be helpful in developing healthier thinking patterns and improving your overall well-being. Okay, moving on to the next point, which is unhealthy habits. An unhealthy habit can have a detrimental effect on our physical, on our mental, or even emotional well-being. These habits often provide short-term gratification or relief, but can lead to long-term consequences if left unchecked. It can be excessive screen time, poor eating habits, neglecting self-care. It's time to break free from these behaviors that are holding you back. Say no to unhealthy habits and prioritize your well-being. Okay, next one on my list is people pleasing. People pleasing is a behavioral pattern characterized by a strong desire to gain approval, to gain acceptance, or even validations from others, and often at the expense of one's own needs, one's value, or boundaries. People pleasers often prioritize the opinions and preferences of others over their own, seeking validation and acceptance through external affirmation. They may go to great lengths to avoid conflict, criticism, or disapproval, even if it means sacrificing their own desires or well-being. They harbor deep fears of rejection, abandonment, criticism caused by their past experiences or lack of self-confidence. They believe that their value or likability is subject to change upon meeting the expectations or demands of others. They often derive their sense of self-worth or identity from external sources such as praise, accolades, or attention from others. They constantly seek validation or reassurance to feel worthy, lovable, or accepted, leading to always depending on external approval. To break free from this, you need to prioritize your own needs, your values, and your boundaries, even if it means risking disapproval or conflict with others. You need to set clear boundaries, practice self-care, and learning to say no assertively and respectfully. While it's natural to want to make others happy, it's essential to prioritize your own needs, your own boundaries, and say no to people pleasing and start advocating for yourself. Okay, remember that saying no is not selfish. Saying no is just an act of self-care and empowerment. Okay, so that's it on today's video, you guys. We've come to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.